Hey guys, welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Aries placements. So if you have Aries as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. So we're going to get into your read. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck that we're using today. So angels of love and light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Aries placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node, what do they need to know for the current energies for the next 7 days from whenever they come across this reading? What do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? 2 more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your read. So thank you for your patience, guys. I really appreciate it. Also, I know that we just recently had the full moon in Aries, the hunter's moon, the super moon. Obviously, this was very powerful and affected everyone, but especially you guys. So I hope you guys are okay. You know, you and the other cardinal signs, so Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and obviously yourselves, Sun, Moon and Rising would have felt this the most. But there may have been some sort of unhinged behaviour that you may have been dealing with from others, or maybe something happened whereby you may feel a little bit unhinged. Okay, but yeah, there was a lot going on just a few days ago, I believe, as to when we had this full moon. But anyway, enough of that, we're going to get into your read. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So obviously, guys, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is actually a really lovely energy. So what I'm feeling is that there's a sense of, despite what has been currently or has been going on in, you know, the events kind of leading up to your full moon, I feel like you've managed to stay relatively calm and composed. I'm hearing very mindful, very demure, right? So I feel like if it was most likely others around you that were a little bit unhinged rather than necessarily you. I feel like I'm hearing you got it in the bag, like you managed to contain kind of all of this energy that was coming up and keep, you know, keep reserved, okay, in some sort of way. I feel like there's something about your finances that are improving, right? There could be something that's, I'm hearing, finally going your way to do with your finances. And this is going to make you feel incredibly like satisfied, feeling stable, feeling secure, right? And this is actually becoming a very good time for you in your career or your finances, which is really lovely. I feel kind of called, yeah, with the Ten of Cups as I go to say that. When I'm saying about feeling very satisfied, I mean, it doesn't really get too much better than the Ten of Cups, like emotionally speaking. So there is something that is happening where you are getting some sort of dream maybe realized for you, which is wonderful. I'm really kind of called to get some more cards and find out a bit more what's going on for you. Now, these messages, they're general, so only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with anything. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through. Justice, wow. Libra energy. I mean, we are in the last few days of Libra season. Or this past kind of Libra season has been very significant for you, with something changing in a profound way. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Well, there's your energy just flew out with the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It landed right on top of the Ten of Cups with the Knight of Swords. What's this about? What's these messages? Okay, so this landed like cross. Okay, Pisces energy. Something in your life has been on hold. I'm hearing there's been a little bit of irritability about something being on hold in your love life. Oh, I just heard love life. Wow, I was not expecting to say it like that. I was just trying to say in your life, but love life came out. So there's been something that's been on hold to do with your love life. 6 of Cups. I really wasn't trying to say that, guys. So with the 3 of Pentacles, what is this about? 10 of Swords, everything is fine. And the Death card, Scorpio energy. Okay. I feel like the full picture isn't necessarily clear yet. As I'm trying to like get these messages for you, this information, it's like something hasn't necessarily, there isn't the full picture that hasn't been revealed to you about a particular scenario, and it could be to do with your love life, but maybe in other areas as well. Yeah. Guys, with the 2 of Swords, look, you can't see the full picture to do with the whole, the love life or whatever this is. You see this person got a blindfold on. It's like something has been blocked from your vision, like your physical eyes. But I'm hearing it's a sense of getting in tune with your intuition and seeing something through your spiritual eyes. Tapping in with your emotions rather than intellectualizing of your emotions or trying to logically think things through to do with a scenario, and getting out of your head and moving into your heart space. Or this could be very relevant for someone that you're dealing with, or could be potentially associated with you in some way, right? Yeah, 4 of Cups. And then this flew out, the Sun card, Leo energy. Oh, the Fool, there you are, Aries, that just flew out with the Hermit, Virgo energy. And the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. 818 just came up on my timer, so 818. And 1111, 8 of Cups. With the Knight of Wands, there you are, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Another 8 with the 8 of Pentacles. And how crazy is that, guys? Because this Knight of Wands is holding of an ace, a 1. 8, 1, 8. I mean, that's pretty crazy. That's so synchronistic, guys. So the 5 of Wands, right, okay, I really need to, just give me a second to kind of just channel into this. So obviously, there's something about your love life, right? And I feel that for most of you, there is somebody where you are not necessarily on speaking terms with as of right now. I feel like you're thinking of this person, you have a lot of emotion for this person, but there hasn't actually been much movement in a physical way to do with this connection. I feel like things have been relatively tough, as an understatement, to deal with, especially if you and someone have been in a separation or apart from each other for a long period of time, I'm hearing. Yeah, with the Lovers, as I say that, Gemini energy. Okay, and this wanted to come through as well, 4 of Swords. There's been a considerate amount of healing that's needed to go on here between 2 individuals to do with a connection coming together, or there's been this own kind of separation because of having to heal many things within yourselves, first and foremost. So there's been the sense of going down your separate paths, but then the sense of reuniting and coming back together again, as we see here with the 6 of Cups, and kind of working on things with each other. I feel like there has been this hold with this connection for many reasons, and there was a long period of time where you and this person had to isolate, had to really reflect on previous experiences that you have went through, learn a lot, and have certain things that, as time went on, that were revealed to you and this person in regards to more deep-rooted issues that were at the core of why certain actions or behaviors or discussions or lack of that took place. 1111 just came up on my timer a few moments ago as well. And I feel like you and this person are actually wanting the sense of justice, wanting the sense of balance brought in. You're wanting peace, you're wanting harmony. And I'm picking up on this mirroring energy where there was maybe some time whereby you and this person may have felt like there wasn't going to be this sense of getting together and talking things through and working things out and wondering whether there was ever going to be anything that would transform in regards to the state of the connection as it currently stands. And what I'm picking up on is that you and this person have gone through some major changes, and you and this person, I'm hearing, are a lot more alike than you think and realize that you are, especially on an emotional kind of soul level here. Okay, I feel like you and this person may have at one point not really felt like you were that similar, but actually as you've had time to be apart and ruminate over certain things, you may be realizing you're a lot more alike than you think and feel that you are, or someone is definitely having more of this kind of revelation about this more recently, if one of you already knows more so that that's the case. And there's something that's very similar with the lives that you have both lived. And I feel like there is a lot that you will have in common with this person. I feel like there's a lot of conversations that to be had, and I feel like this person is very much interested in you, and not just based on your physical appearance or that you have good chemistry or that you have a laugh together. There is so much more than something that's skin deep between you and this person. And I feel that one of you have already kind of awoken to whatever this is, and the other person, has needed a bit more time to get to that position and place of being on the same page or seeing things in the same perspective as you. And, this has been necessary here, because if we have certain types of information that are revealed to us way earlier than we're actually ready to be of receiving of these, to comprehend and understand what it is that's actually being made available, it can cause us to feel like running off in the other direction. It can cause us to feel stuck, to feel stagnant, to just not even on some level potentially believe what's actually being evidently proven or showcased in a physical material, or even through certain signs, right? Messages, synchronicities. And I feel that there's come a point now where this other person, whether this is you or someone, is starting to really get this bigger picture. And there's been a lot of patience required in order to allow of this person to go through certain events or certain things in their life, and to come up and draw their own conclusions from what it is that they are personally experiencing on a deeper level, rather than having certain answers showcased, even if there is evidence, right? I'm hearing I can come up, they have to draw their own conclusions, right? Even though that they may know on some level that somebody is right about something, or very clear about something, or to the point with something, or they're very well informed and know of whatever is going on to do with the situation. Someone had to have this going through this process and find out, or maybe even learn the hard way. And that's basically what's been taking place. And so therefore this person is now coming out the other side of this, and they're wanting to communicate and actually have a very honest, open communication with you about this particular process that they went through. And there does feel a sense of urgency to talk, I'm hearing, to you about this, or to talk about this, because this person may have this realization that you have gone through of the same thing or very similar, and it's like, wow, so this is just not all in my head. I'm not Delulu here. I'm not in a fantasy world and all this stuff. Like, if you get what I mean, I feel like somebody's awakening spiritually, like somebody already is, and somebody's awakening spiritually, and this can be quite a lonely process. And you can feel very much misunderstood, especially if you have tried to communicate with others and get others to see of your point of view or understand from your perspective of what it is that you are thinking or feeling and experiencing. You can definitely feel a little bit left out and others just not necessarily getting you. And so therefore this person may come through to talk to you because they, I'm hearing, are very well aware that you are quite advanced on this particular journey that you're on. I'm hearing years now, could be significant. And they really want to find out so much more. They're very intrigued, very curious. Like, this person actually is very fascinated by all of this at the same time. Like, they're quite an intellectual person, but they're usually, I'm hearing, on the side of logic. So when anything to do with emotions and feelings and maybe intuition or spirituality, like this is not necessarily this person's, I'm hearing, playing field, if you get what I mean, right? But this could be very much where this is something that is you're very attuned to. You're very well educated in, or well researched, or you have gone through several experiences, and it's been clear to this person for them to make their way to you to discuss things. Wow. Wow, as I looked at the timer, guys, I just saw 18 minutes and 18 seconds again. But I saw 818, and now 1818 came through. And you break up the 18 with numerology, you add it together, 1 and 8, you get 9. 9, and then last card was the Hermit, which is a 9, so 999. And with the Fool next to it, this is kind of like amplifying of the energy that it surrounds. And we have the 19, right, with the Sun. So there is a new beginning taking place. There is something that's changing significantly, and it's actually going to be very beautiful for you and someone. And I'm hearing the word specifically heartfelt. There's a very heartfelt, genuine, compassionate conversation or interaction that I'm feeling that you and this person are going to have. And I'm hearing it's just going to change the game. It's just going to change and switch up everything, because something is now brought to the forefront. It's brought to light. This has this light that's shed on it. It's illuminated, and this is just going to make you and this person feel like, wow, okay, so like we actually know where we're at with each other. And look, with the world, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius coming through, and there's this major completion of a cycle here. Triumphant success. I'm getting a renewal here. Look, we have the 21, which is the last card in the major arcana, and this is the first card in the major arcana. So what this kind of says to me is that, yes, you are absolutely closing off something, and you're going into something that is really quite wonderful here. And there could be soon an ending to do with a long-term separation, or there's more consistency to do with a scenario where if you have had contact and communication, it's been little and often, or just little and now and again, if you get what I mean, like occasional. But something is coming through where this whole dynamic is changing, is shifting. And this is really quite incredible here, as I say, that the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. This is big. You know, see all these majors that we have coming through for you, right? But whatever is communicated here is incredibly significant for you both. You're very much going to be seeing eye to eye. And I feel like you're actually going to be taking this conversation or getting together or whatever this is relatively seriously, because, you know, real feelings are involved. And sometimes it can be difficult, you know, when we are feeling a little bit more vulnerable, sensitive to certain things emotionally, to communicate. And so therefore we try to be brave and put on a strong facade and, you know, talk about the difficult things that is needing to be discussed. But they are going to be coming through to the forefront at some point for you and this person. Now, guys, I was not expecting all of that to come through with this. And obviously, this is a general reading, not a love reading. So I'm just going with the flow with the messages and, you know, I'm getting what I'm getting, right? But I'm hearing the worst is over with the Ten of Swords and the Tower. The thing is that there needed to be many things brought to light first and foremost in your own individual lives, whether that's related to each other or not, before you were able to have things smoothed out between the two of you. 22 minutes and 22 seconds just now came on my timer as well, so 2s may be very significant. Okay, now we have the Empress. Taurus Libra energy, we have Divine Feminine now coming through, so you may resonate with this energy, or you may be dealing with one, or there's a recognition of one here, right? But somebody is nervous here about kind of breaking this particular cycle and coming through with this said communication, but they're going to face their fears and they're going to do it anyway because they are feeling guided to do so, right? Yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles, this person is definitely wanting something more solid with you. As I say that with the Queen of Pentacles, and we got that as the first card coming out. So this person with the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, there is no doubt that this person is requiring this sense of stability and security with you. And they're not just wanting to be with you because of the material or the physical attributes or whatever it is that you would get from a monogamous relationship, right? Being committed. It's got everything to do with their whole life feeling a certain type of way, and that they're wanting to feel more settled in themselves, and they want to bring that sense of you feeling more settled to do with this and the connection. So they're coming through to showcase to you that, look, I know what it is that I want, I know who it is that I'm wanting, and they're coming through to let you know. But I feel intuitively you already kind of know, right, that with the Four of Wands, the 1111 card, that this is happening. And that there will be celebrations. But it's taken time to get here, guys, right? But it will be worth the wait. It's been a process, okay? It's been a process. But there will be celebrations. So what else is going on here in other areas of Aries' life, okay? So not just love, because obviously, you know, what else is going on here for Aries? Four of Cups, Death card, Three of Wands. Wow, okay, so there's a sense of yearning for a change. Longing for a change, wanting something new to be coming in, right? Wanting the sense of a fresh start. There's something about how life currently is as of right now that you're just not feeling. You're just not necessarily enjoying this, whatever this is. It's kind of tiring you out here with the Four of Swords. You're wanting new energy. You're wanting things to be picking up in your life. And I feel that it is very much coming through for you. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. There's been a long period of time that you have potentially been given off this impression that everything is fine to others, when actually it really hasn't been. But I feel that you've persevered. I feel like you've made of certain decisions, right? And you're getting into this position and place now of having these big changes come through for you, these certain manifestations of things coming through for you, where your physical and material world is actually shifting. And there is going to be the sense of leaving certain people, places and things behind, like separating or distancing yourself or removing yourself from a situation or allowing something to come to an inevitable end, however that pertains to you, before you're going into this embracing of this new path, this new chapter in your life, which is something that you do actually genuinely want. But potentially there may have been some sort of potential confusion as to, or being unsure, like how to go about with doing of certain things, like in a practical manner. But something is going to be made clear to you soon, or something is already getting made clear to you as of right now, with how to take of those next steps to get ever closer to what it is that you're trying to achieve for yourself, right? What else is going on here, please, for Aries? Yep, Six of Swords. So yeah, you're getting away from this energy of feeling, lackluster, bored, even, is probably how I want to actually put it here, right? And you're going to be guided, or you are being guided with the next steps of what it is for you to be doing of next. As I say that with Judgment, and we have this angel at the top. Sagittarius energy. You may have Sagittarius or Scorpio placements. And there's you with the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. You listening to your intuition, right? And trusting what you feel is what's going to bring you to that position and place of feeling that sense of success, that victory, that win, and getting you ever closer to what it is that you're actually wanting for yourself, rather than staying in a particular cycle and being, maybe, if you have felt fearful of change or you felt resistant to change, even though you have been desiring so much to change, but you weren't sure about how to go about certain things, like certain things weren't clear for you, right? But there's definitely been this sense of, maybe you just even felt exhausted, like you need a breather, to be honest. You're feeling very much aware of what it is for you to be doing next, but you're just like, I can't as of right now because I have so much going on in my life. It's a bit chaotic, it's a bit crazy, and as much as I want of this new beginning, it's getting kind of delayed as of right now. Not denied, because there's certain things that are needing to be closed off first or attended to first, like tying up of loose ends. Yeah, there's you, Emperor, Aries energy. As I go to pull the next card, this is divine masculine energy as well. Wow. So there's been certainly a tying up of a few loose ends, but you being guided here to transform your life, to let go of this old life of yours, or to sacrifice of certain things. And because of sacrificing of certain things, right, you're not really losing out on anything, because it's going to be replaced with something else. And usually it's far better than what it is that we were using in the first place or experiencing. Then it's not really seen as necessarily a sacrifice, right? Because look, with the Four of Wands and the Sun card, this is what you're meant for. This is what you're meant for. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is peace, harmony, balance, security, safety, joy, right? I'm hearing love with the Knight of Cups. With the King of Cups, as I go to open up the deck, especially love. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming through. So what else is going on here? Whatever it is that you've been experiencing has really shaped you into, I'm hearing, the person that you are today. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles. A lot of you have experienced some major hardship to do with your financial, your physical kind of world here, material world. You know, maybe you've dealt with unemployment, being on benefits. Some of you have dealt with poverty, homelessness, huge debts or bills having to be paid off. Some of you have maybe children. I'm getting like a potential single parent here vibe. Doing of everything on your own, trying to manage and organize and making sure that if you have children, that they are well taken care of, that they're catered for, that they have of everything that they need, right? But this particular time in your life where you have been struggling with the temperance is getting eased, right? Is getting settled. Whatever issues that there have been, it's all being mediated for you. And I feel like there's been the sense of having patience, that everything will unfold in the way that it needs to. But as you are going through what you're going through, it's a sense of appreciating where you are, even though you may not ideally be where you want to be as of yet, and seeing the lesson as to what it is that you're going through. Yeah, with the Page of Cups. What is this teaching you? What is this teaching you emotionally? What is this teaching you spiritually, mentally, physically, etc.? To grow, to mature, to become more emotionally aware and intelligent in socially, emotionally kind of way, if you get what I mean. Like, it's just been so much. But the Page of Cups is also a child. So yeah, what I was picking up on, like to do with a child, yeah, that really may resonate for someone. But you are distancing yourself from this life where everything has been tough. And I feel like you've developed a very thick skin here, right? But there's a sense of something coming up for you that's changing, where there's now not going to be so much predominant focus on your material and your physical world, but I feel like there's been a period of time where you felt like you had no choice, that you've had to. And there's going to be more of a focus on your emotional and spiritual, and I'm hearing a mental health as well. I'm hearing better care of oneself. 33 minutes and 33 seconds just came up on my timer. The synchronicities are pretty crazy today, guys. So what else is going on here? Well, that flew out. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, with the Queen of Wands. Well, there you are. So you are manifesting this huge change in your life, and it's coming in quickly. And I feel like your life is soon to be completely unrecognizable from where you were quite some time ago to where you are now. I'm picking up on something to do with the past 5 years. That has literally felt, I'm hearing like a long, hard slog, right? Like, you know, kind of like crawling through mud. I don't know why I got that, but that kind of, it's felt incredibly tough. I'm hearing, but when the tough gets, when things get tough, the tough get going. And I feel like it's made you really resilient, made you very disciplined. And I feel like tapping in more with that kind of masculine energy as part of oneself, but in a healthy way. And there's been this big lesson for you, or somebody close to you. This may resonate as a cross-watcher here. And what you're manifesting in is so much goodness, right? So what is manifesting here? What is actually coming into fruition after all of these turbulent, challenging times that they've been experiencing? What's actually coming in? The Fool. There you are, Aries. I couldn't make it up, could I? There's your card coming straight out as I ask, you know, Spirit, for what's coming through for you. You being in your power. You having the new beginning. You getting to have this position and place of feeling light. Feeling, you know, like you're free from something. Maybe you are literally going to be freed and liberated from something. There's a strong possibility of new love or somebody coming through a new energy. And this is a very strong soulmate, past life or twin flame connection. You know, moving through this next leg of your journey, I just heard, from your heart space, rather than being in your head too much, having this balance of your masculine and feminine energy. And look, with the Eight of Wands, this is just going to propel you forward in such a massive way. There's certain things that are taking off for you, especially in regards to your career, right? In regards to your finances. There may be more travel involved in your life. There is definitely strong communication coming through from a love interest, somebody that you are romantically interested in, and this is going to be incredibly healing for you here with the Star, Aquarius energy. This is something that is kind of hearing destined, like as part of your path, that for you to be experiencing this genuine connection with someone on a romantic level. Eight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like what you're getting away from is so much stress that you've been dealing with in regards to your finances. Okay. Some of you are absolutely moving or wanting to move, to relocate. There may even be a little bit of anxiety because this is something that you know that is going to resonate with you and you're wanting to do of this. But you may be unsure about how to bring this up in conversation or get your true feelings out there. And living in your authenticity and putting yourself as yourself, like fully out there, and being like, look, this is something that I'm wanting, that I'm desiring here. And there may be certain people, as I say that, like coming from your heart space, there may be certain people that are not necessarily going to like what is being brought up to light for them with what it is when you say that you've made a decision about leaving and maybe starting a brand new life elsewhere, or potentially getting together with someone. But I feel like there's this I don't give an F attitude to a certain extent, where it's like, you know, life's short and I want to live my life with how I see fit, best and right for my highest good and for the highest good of others around me. And I want to do what it is that I want to do, and I want to be able to be who I want to be and experience life with who I want to experience life with. And if that's somebody that I love, then absolutely I want this as well, with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else here, please? Knight of Wands. You're literally going to be feeling so excited, enthusiastic about what's coming through for you. And you should be feeling that way, even though it can be difficult to feel that way, especially when you've gone through what it is that you've gone through, right? It can be difficult to be remaining hopeful, seeing the glass half full rather than half empty. But look, you're going to be on the move here with the Chariot, Cancer's energy, with the Eight of Pentacles. All the work that you have been putting in is paying off. And look, with the Eight of Cups, you're moving on. You're moving on from something that may have kind of held you back here, or you're moving on from a position and place whereby you've only had of so much or could do with the resources that you had. You've mend and make do. And there's been a lot of time, effort, energy and focus in other areas to ensure that you will soon be able to have the life that you've been actually wanting to live, rather than the one that you feel that you have to live. Yeah, with the Ten of Wands, because I feel like currently you've had so many responsibilities or obligations or duties or taking care of everything, right, for everyone. But what about you? What is it that you want? What else here, please? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius with Temperance. If some of you have been dealing with a difficult legal situation, there's going to be movement on this. There's going to be movement on this, and there's going to be some sort of result that gets made available to you. There may be even a payout here with the Page of Pentacles, right? But there has been worries and concerns as to whether you're going to get what it is that you're needing to receive in order to be able to take the next steps for you. But it is all coming through for you relatively soon. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Eight of Swords. Yeah, what you're getting away from is overthinking. I'm getting analysis paralysis. You're getting away from all the fears that were holding you back, all the doubts, the insecurities, right? That were holding you back, as I say that with the Hanged One. Keeping you feel stuck in a rut or tied up here. What's happening for you with the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands is that you are taking action to do this healing, or you have been. And what's leading you to this new beginning in your life is having predominantly focused on why these certain things were coming up for you to take hold of or address in the first place. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Why are these certain fears coming up? What's the deep root cause to do with this? Am I actually keeping myself stuck here? Or is this something to do with somebody else? Or is this all kind of self-inflicted and I'm having the sense of a self-fulfilling prophecy or self-limiting beliefs or what have you, right? Is it actually to do with me? Or is it to do with the fact that about other people? And I feel like it's a bit of both, if you were to sit and really be honest with yourself. Or this could be somebody else that may pertain to this, like I said before. But it's a sense that something is getting in motion. But yeah, exactly with the Hermit, with the Page of Wands, there's been needing of the time to have that soul searching, that deep contemplation, that reflection on many things. But you're definitely getting away from a karmic cycle, like you're completing of this successfully. There have been many tests that have been sent your way, and I feel like you're passing of these tests. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles. It's taken a lot, but you are getting to where you need to get to. Some of you may have been worrying that you're on the wrong track, but you're not, because I looked up on my timer and I just saw 44 minutes and 4 seconds. So 444. You are on the right track. You are on the right path. Last messages. Ace of Swords. You are on the right track. You are on the right path. Just keep persevering. Keep working on the certain things that are coming up for you as of right now that may be a little bit triggering. I'm hearing writing your thoughts down on paper is really going to help you. The pen is mightier than the sword. So if you feel like you actually struggle with communication and expressing it out there by vocalizing it and putting it out there, a really great way to kind of get certain things off of your chest is to write it down and give yourself that sense of peace and quiet that you need to be able to actually, you know, no judgment, no criticism on what it is that you're writing or putting out there, and just put it out there. Get pen to paper. And this, I'm hearing, will just feel so much better for you. This will feel really great to do this. Yeah, with the High Priestess. There may be certain patterns that are ending up like coming through with doing of this that emerge that you then see and recognize with this High Priestess. There's something, I'm hearing reading between the lines to do with whatever these messages are. Yeah, reading between the lines with the Page of Wands, for sure. That's going to help you or assist you on your soul growth. Yeah, with the Empress. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So something about your creativity is being highlighted as here as well. If you've been experiencing a creative block, that is being made. Something is being shifted for you to do with this. Yeah, again, Page of Wands. Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I feel also there is, like I was picking up on it earlier, to do with a love connection. There is somebody here who feels this on a much more deeper level than they're letting on to the other person. I mean, this could go both ways, to be honest with you, especially if there has not been very much communication. But I feel like someone has known of this for, you know, longer than one other person. But they're definitely feeling the energies, they're seeing of the signs, they're receiving of the messages, they're getting the synchronicities, they're getting the messages in their dreams, they are, you know, getting to this position and place of feeling this sense of undeniability, or if that's even a word, to do with what this connection is. And so therefore, this person could be reaching out to you very soon, or you're reaching out to this person, but this is just genuinely really beautiful. Yeah, this may be a bit shocking here with the Tower, but what's going to be leading to that is the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Guys, this was an incredibly interesting reading. So I'm sorry if some of the messages came out like a little bit, you know, maybe on a tangent at some points, but when I do my readings, I go with the flow, I go with the energies, and I kind of go where I'm guided to go, rather than just going, you know, I'm going to talk about this and then talk about that and then blah, 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 like as in a certain subject or a topic, as in, oh, it's going to be love, then it's going to be career, then it's going to be this. It's kind of like an amalgamation of all the messages and how they all kind of naturally connect with each other, because they're all interlinked in some sort of way, or have one effect, you know, directly or indirectly with one another, and how it kind of, you know, transpires here. So that's another reason as to why I do the messages that I do. But I just kind of go, I'm hearing where the vibe takes me, right? When the messages are, you know, so just kind of bear that in mind. But these are general, okay? So only take what you feel resonates. But we have strong Aries, obviously you're coming through in your reading, pretty much all the signs, to be honest. But we have, you know, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, could be pretty significant here, Leo. We got Aquarius earlier. They could be very strong placements for yourself, or for someone you're dealing with maybe, or for the both of you potentially. But 111, 1111, 1010, 333, 222, 888, 555, 444, 818, 999 could all be significant. But that's going to be the end of the reading, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading as clearly as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below. And there is super thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you so much. I do enjoy reading those. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placements in your birth chart to receive more messages to do with the current energy check-in next 7-day timeless reads. But sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.